When most people hear the words yin and yang, they think of balance. They imagine the black and white symbol. One side is dark, one side is light. Together, they form a perfect circle. So we often hear people say, life is all about balance. But in the I Ching, yin and yang means something deeper than simple balance. They are not just two opposite forces. They are not good and evil. They are not just male and female. And they are not only a spiritual symbol. In the I Ching, yin and yang are the basic pattern of change. They help us understand when to act, when to wait, when to be firm, when to be soft, when to move forward, and when to step back. This is why yin and yang are so important in Chinese wisdom. They are not just about what things are. They are about how things change. The I Ching is also called the Book of Changes, and this name is very important. The I Ching does not see life as fixed. It sees life as movement. Everything is changing. A good situation can slowly decline. A difficult situation can slowly open. A beginning can become an ending. An ending can become a new beginning. Yin and Yang are the two basic movements behind this process. Yang is active, bright, firm, creative, and moving outward. Yin is receptive, dark, soft, quiet, and gathering inward. Yang is like the sun rising in the morning. Yin is like the earth quietly receiving the rain. Yang begins movement. Yin gives that movement a place to grow. But here is the important point. Yang is not better than yin. In modern life, we often admire yang more. We admire action, speed, success, confidence, competition, and achievement. We are told to work harder, move faster, speak louder, and never stop. But the I Ching gives us a more subtle teaching. Action is not always wisdom. Sometimes action is right. Sometimes waiting is right. Sometimes speaking is right. Sometimes silence is wiser. Sometimes moving forward brings success. Sometimes moving too early destroys the timing. So the deeper question is not, should I always act? The deeper question is, what does this moment require? This is the heart of yin and yang. In the I Ching, yin and yang are shown through lines. A solid line represents yang. A broken line represents yin. From these two simple lines, the I Ching creates trigrams and hexagrams. A trigram has 3 lines. A hexagram has 6 lines. The 64 hexagrams of the I Ching are all made from different combinations of yin and yang lines. This means that the whole world of the I Ching begins from 2 simple movements, yin and yang. One of the clearest examples is hexagram 1 and hexagram 2. Hexagram 1 is Qian, the creative. It is made of 6 yang lines. It represents heaven, strength, creativity, and the power to begin. Hexagram 2 is Kun, the receptive. It is made of 6 yin lines. It represents earth, support, patience, nourishment, and the power to give form. At first, some people may think hexagram 1 is stronger because it is all yang, but that is not the teaching of the I Ching. Heaven creates, earth receives, heaven begins, earth gives form. Without earth, heaven's creative power has nowhere to land. Without yin, yang becomes empty force. Without receptivity, creativity cannot become reality. This is a very important lesson for life. A good life is not built only by pushing forward. It also needs listening. It needs patience. It needs timing. It needs humility. It needs the ability to receive what life is showing us. This is why yin and yang should not be understood as weak and strong. Healthy yang gives us courage, direction, and discipline. Healthy yin gives us depth, patience, and wisdom. But too much yang can become stress, aggression, pride, or burnout. And too much yin can become fear, avoidance, confusion, or passivity. The I Ching does not tell us to choose one side forever. It teaches us to move between them wisely. Let's make this more practical. Imagine you are making an important decision. Maybe you want to start a business. Maybe you want to change jobs. Maybe you are thinking about a relationship. Maybe you are deciding whether to take a risk. A purely yang mindset may say, act now, be bold, push forward. A purely yin mindset may say, wait, be careful, do not move. But the I Ching would ask a better question. Is the time right? Are the conditions ready? Do you have enough clarity? Do you have support? Are you acting from courage or from anxiety? Are you waiting because of wisdom or because of fear? This is where yin and yang become useful. They help us avoid one-sided thinking. Good decisions often need both. You need yang to choose a direction. You need yin to understand the situation. You need yang to act with courage. You need yin to adjust when things change. You need yang to stay disciplined. You need yin to know when to pause. This is not superstition. It is a practical way to understand timing, energy, and change. Another common misunderstanding is that yin and yang are fixed labels. People may say, this person is yang, or this place is yin. Sometimes this can be useful, but it is not complete. In classical Chinese thought, yin and yang are relational. Something can be yang in one situation and yin in another. Morning is yang compared with night, but yin compared with noon. A mountain is yang because it is high and strong, but yin because it is still and quiet. Water is yin because it is soft and low, but yang because it can move with great power. So yin and yang are not simple labels. They are relationships. They show how things move in relation to each other. This is also why the I Ching is so practical. It does not only ask, what is good? It asks, what is appropriate now? This question can change the way we live. In work, yang helps us take action, make decisions, lead, and complete tasks. But yin helps us listen, observe, prepare, and understand people. A leader with only yang may become impatient and harsh. A leader with only yin may become unclear and weak. A wise leader needs both. In relationships, yang can be honesty, protection, and initiative. Yin can be patience, empathy, and understanding. A healthy relationship is not one person always leading and the other always following. It is a living exchange. Sometimes you speak, sometimes you listen, sometimes you give, sometimes you receive, sometimes you stand firm, sometimes you soften. In personal growth, yang helps us build discipline. Yin helps us understand ourselves. Yang helps us begin. Yin helps us reflect. Yang helps us face the world. Yin helps us return to our center. This is why yin and yang are still meaningful today. Modern life often pushes us toward too much yang. We are always working, planning, reacting, competing, and trying to move faster. But without yin, we lose depth. We lose patience. We lose inner clarity. We lose the ability to listen. At the same time, too much yin can also be a problem. If we only wait, only think, only reflect, and never act, life does not move forward. So the wisdom of yin and yang is not to escape life. It is to respond to life more clearly. Before acting, ask, is this a time to move or a time to wait? Before speaking, ask, is this a time to express or a time to listen? Before making a decision, ask, am I seeing the whole situation or only forcing my own will? This is the deeper meaning of Yin and Yang in the I Ching. It is not just balance. It is timing. It is relationship. It is change. It is knowing how to respond to the moment in front of you. The I Ching does not promise that life will become easy. It does not say that understanding Yin and Yang will magically bring success, wealth, or good fortune. But it does offer a quiet kind of wisdom. It teaches us to look more carefully. It teaches us to notice when a situation is rising, declining, opening, or closing. It teaches us that sometimes strength is wisdom, and sometimes softness is wisdom. Sometimes action is wisdom, and sometimes patience is wisdom. So, the next time you see the yin-yang symbol, do not only think of balance, think of change, think of timing. Think of the quiet question behind the I Ching. What is changing here, and how should I respond? That question may be more useful than simply asking, what should I do? Because in the wisdom of the I Ching, the right action is never separate from the right time. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel. Here, we explore the I Ching, Taoism, Feng Shui, and ancient Chinese wisdom for modern life. And let me know in the comments, right now in your life, do you feel you are in a yang time of action or a yin time of waiting and preparation? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.